directions for your commodities Instagram story. So you can see here, right here at the top, commodities Instagram story. What would your life be like as a trade item? So what you're going to do, your task, is to create an Insta story about the adventures of a commodity traveling on one of the major trade routes of Afro-Eurasia. Okay, so there are a lot of hard words in that task. So commodity means anything that is traded, okay? So a physical thing that is traded. You can see the definition here. So it has to be something that I can actually hold in my hand or touch. Okay, so like religion is not a commodity. Silk is a commodity. Fruit is a commodity. People are a commodity, unfortunately. But it has to be something you can touch that is traded. Okay. And then one of the major trade routes of Afro-Eurasia. So if you find that term confusing, it's just a combination of the three continents of Africa, Europe, and Asia. And what you're going to find is that the trade routes that you're going to look at connect all three of those. Okay. So you're going to create an Insta story about the adventures of a physical thing across one of the major trade routes that connects those three continents. So this is what you're going to end up doing. So you'll put a picture of your commodity here, an image to show one of the task requirements. We'll go over those in a second, and then a caption to describe it. Okay, you can be as creative as you want as long as you are accurate. You have to be accurate. Okay, so what we've done here is we've given you 6 slides because there are 6 requirements. If you would like to add more, you can duplicate a slide, add in more slides. That's totally fine. And on the last slide is the checklist of what you need to include. Okay, that is the same as in the directions. So, what are the directions? Your goal here is to describe the journey of a product, so that's another word for commodity, traded on the Indian Ocean, Trans-Saharan, or Silk Roads trade route. Okay, so those are the 3 trade routes that are your options. You will be assigned one of them. You're also going to focus on the effects. Okay, so you're going to research the trade route you've been assigned by completing the corresponding slides presentation. So you have only been assigned one of these trade routes. You only have to learn about one at this point in the project. You're going to complete the slides presentation for that. Then you're going to choose one of the commodities on your specific route. And from the perspective of that commodity, describe the details of your journey. So you are going to become the orange. You are going to become the bolt of silk. Okay. And then speak as that. So like, I, the orange, traveled across the Indian Ocean. Okay. That's how you'll do your Insta story. You need to complete your research in this chart below and then include all of this information in the Insta story. Okay, so what you have, you can use these slides to do the research. You put it in this chart just to make sure you're ready, and then you transfer that information in a creative way to these slides. You can check yourself on this project checklist. Down here is the rubric. You want to make sure that the images you use are effective, they're relevant. Please, I want you to be creative, but make sure it's relevant and accurate. All right. You need to make sure your organization is flows well, that things are clearly labeled and described. All right. And that the content, that you have everything in there that you're supposed to, that it is accurate, and that you've completed all of the project requirements. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.